Welcome to the Family Geekery Podcast, a podcast for geeks from a family of geeks. We talk about comics, video games, and whatever else we deem geeky. I'm Amber.
I'm Danny.
And I'm Chris.
And today, long overdue, we're talking about our Pixar favorites.
Pixar favorites.
I feel like we've hinted at Pixar in a couple of different episodes, but we've never had a Pixar dedicated episode, right?
No, I don't think so.
So now it's
Pixar
time.
does exist.
But first,
Geeky Weeks.
Right on cue.
Yeah.
Who's gonna start us off?
You know, I can make a button that has that and save you all that hard work, Danny.
It's okay.
I could just push a button and it would play the Geeky Week jingle
Push
every
one
time.
of the other buttons.
That wouldn't be as fun.
So who's starting off with the Geeky Weeks?
Danny is. She's making a funny face.
They don't know that.
Well, they do now.
Well, I'm going to take your guys' Geeky Weeks because I know what it is. And it's the only geeky thing I did.
Okay, then go for it.
Inside Out 2.
You did.
Whoa, me too.
And I really liked
3.
it. Except I got a lot of secondhand embarrassment.
I got a lot of flashbacks.
I hope you didn't act like that.
Not to my friends.
But it was really good. I liked all the new emotions. My favorite was embarrassment.
Yeah.
He's so baby.
I liked how he kept on pulling his hoodie string.
Mm-hmm. I liked how Sadness, when she saw him, she said something like, "Hello, big boy," or something like that. That was really funny.
Yeah. But it was
Nice.
cute. So
It was.
go see it.
Yeah.
But I haven't done much other than that. Lame.
Okay.
How about you, Amber?
I saw Inside Out 2. Really liked it. I also have been playing House Flipper 2 a lot. It's kind of a really chill game, so I can just put it on, watch YouTube on my second monitor, and chill. So that's fun. And I really like the customizability in the second game. Because, you can break exterior walls and, add windows and change the windows, and there's, a lot you can do. So, it's pretty cool. Besides that, I relapsed and played League of Legends again. I hadn't played for, 2 months.
Whoa.
But I saw a new event they're doing, and it's not out yet, but they're bringing back, finally, a PvE minigame, which they haven't done for, 3 or 4 years, maybe more. So I'm happy, and I will be playing that when it comes out.
Nice.
Cool.
Yep.
You got back in there.
I did. And it wasn't even for a new Jinx skin.
That's what usually draws you back in.
Oh, well, I haven't been gone. I've never been gone. And if I was slightly gone, then yeah, it would be a Jinx skin that made me start playing a lot. But no, it's not even a Jinx skin.
Cool.
Yeah. What about you?
Speaking about events that draw you into things, you know where I'm going with this?
Unfortunately, I think so.
I have no idea.
Metallica
Oh.
and the Fortnite festival.
He caved.
I guess in all of Fortnite, right?
Yeah.
But I've only played the festival. And
It's
are
only
you
good
guys
game mood.
you guys
Mood.
okay with the mini rant?
Yes,
Yep.
always. This
All
is
right.
a safe space.
Just in case Epic is listening, I need them to listen thoughtfully to my mini rant so they can fix their stuff. Fix your stuff, Epic.
And sponsor us.
get with it. So I load up this fork knife thing. Is that what it's called?
Yep.
Fortnite. And they've got pictures of Metallica all over the place, which interesting. They picked like pictures of 20-year younger Metallica, but we don't need to talk about that.
Oh, I thought you were going to say interesting because most of the people who play Fortnite are like 7-year-olds.
Right. That too.
They're trying to get their dads to come play with them.
Yeah.
They ran out of Doja Cats or whatever those things are. So Metallica is just plastered all over Fortnite. It's pretty exciting. Festival mode, I guess, or whatever that is like the Guitar Hero type mode. So I load that up. I'm all excited, and I start playing, and it's okay. But then it says, "Hey, if your timing doesn't seem right, go talk to the stage manager or whatever it is." So I go over and talk to her, and they put you through this little like, here's how you can fix your latency and your timing and your delay and stuff. So just like all the Guitar Hero games did, so that you could be in sync with your TV. So I did that, and it got worse. So I tried it again. It got worse.
Uh-oh.
So after about 20 minutes of attempting to dial this in, I went to where any other smart person would go to, Reddit. And the consensus on Reddit is it just doesn't work. You just have to manually do it. The only problem is the manual process isn't much better than the automatic process. And it just resulted in me for about an hour just randomly selecting numbers of milliseconds. And the weird thing is if you drag the scale over to the right, to get a positive delay,
Yeah.
and then you dragged it over to the left to get a negative delay, the delay seemed the same. Like I was hitting on the same side of the beat. So it just
Like
didn't
you
make
weren't.
sense.
Oh.
It didn't seem to make much of a logical difference, but I eventually just threw out some weird wacky numbers, because the automatic thing said you need 30 seconds of screen delay and 10 milliseconds of input delay. That's what the automatic said. Well, it turned out to be like 140 milliseconds. It wasn't even close. But once I got it dialed in, then what was I doing? I was eating, cooking. What's the word?
Both?
Feasting?
Yeah, you were feasting.
Serving.
Okay.
That seems like the Metallica equivalent.
I was getting it.
Nice.
So I stayed up a couple hours after my normal bedtime playing this game, having a good old time, and then I guess they give you like little quests to do to get your points in the whatever pass thing it is that you're doing.
Yeah.
And one of them had you like squat up, so I had to squat up with some randos, which is pretty cool.
I'm
because
right here.
it wasn't you, it was other randos. But
Yeah,
you just pick a thing, and I think it said you had to squat up as a drummer. So there was like 2 drummers on the stage and the singer.
Oh.
Because people
Like,
are trying to do the quest.
This is interesting, but back in the 90s, they did have 2 drum sets set up, and James Hetfield played alongside Lars Ulrich for they did like one song together, 2 drummers. It's
Okay.
a little Metallica history there.
Very nice.
But yeah,
Go
so that
listen to our
was
Metallica podcast.
welcome to the ultimate Metallica Fortnite podcast.
Did you play any other songs, or did you just play Metallica songs?
I mostly played the Metallica songs, and then when I did the squad up thing, it was like you just pick a song and then other people pick songs. So it was mostly rock stuff, I guess.
Cool.
But it was fun. I might try hooking up one of my guitars to it, because you can do that.
Oh, well, a
That'll
real
probably-
guitar?
No, you can use like a Guitar Hero guitar.
Yeah, strum those strings.
I was about to say.
And I think there's actually a company that's making a guitar specifically for this.
Oh, of course.
So it's about darn time.
Make more money.
I
I've been
love
missing
Fortnite.
Everybody
Guitar Hero.
has enough Fortnite skins and Fortnite, stuffed pinatas. It's time for the Fortnite guitar.
That's right. But it was fun. That's all that
Nice.
matters. After
Yeah.
the hour long playing the first 30 seconds of the same song to try to dial in the thing, and it wasn't
Oh, no.
it wasn't quick. You couldn't change like in song. You couldn't just hit
That's
settings and then
yeah.
change it. You'd
You
have
had to
to exit
leave
the
the entire
song,
song.
go talk to the stupid stage girl, and then, change the stuff and go back into the song.
So are you using a base skin?
Oh, what does that mean?
When you said you had to go talk to a person, do you
Broke
walk around?
skin.
Yeah, there's like in the stage area you walk around to talk to people and stuff.
Which skin do you have?
Oh, I don't know.
Oh, okay.
It's a female. I don't know where it came from.
Okay.
Well,
I thought you meant bass skin, as in like a bass player skin.
Oh, no.
Well, they have instrument skins.
You should get Aang. You can get the Aang skin. And you can water bend. I don't know anything about Fortnite. I just see the skins on TikTok.
I have a lot of skins.
I'm only like 4 short payments away from having a Metallica skin.
What?
I can finance it with my parents' credit card.
Whoa.
Get your parents' permission. Yeah, that's about it for me.
I dare you to call up Nana and be like, hey, can I get some money so I can get V-Bucks?
Can you buy my Fortnite skin?
Can you get me my Fortnite skin?
Looks like your credit card was accidentally still in the Epic account for some reason. Back from when I was a kid.
Just blame it on Temu. Temu did it.
That's right.
Timo did it.
I think that's that for me. I played some Steam Deck stuff, but other than that, the Metallica thing was the big highlight of the week.
I remembered some things. Something we all did together.
What's that?
We went to the store that sells old games.
She's not trying to dox
The
us.
store.
I'm not
We bought
trying to
eggs
dox us.
and milk.
Even though we
went
talk
to the
about King's
store.
Dominion.
Yeah.
You don't know how far we commute to King's Dominion.
Yeah, we can commute 4 hours for all you guys know.
So the store that sells what?
Old games.
Old games.
Remember you rope dropped their garage sale? Their yard sale?
Oh, yeah, okay.
And you guys
Gotcha.
bought their pop collection?
Yeah, Mom bought a bunch of pops.
Now I remember.
Yeah.
I got a glow-in-the-dark Zero from Nightmare Before Christmas. And he actually glows in the dark.
Oh, does he? You tested it?
Yeah.
Nice. I somehow managed to find a Kakashi pop, which is the only character that I really like from Naruto, and it's been a while since I've seen Naruto, but it is like impossible to find a Kakashi pop. So I was pleasantly surprised to pick that up.
I bought an Atari 5200 that the owner of the place said, oh yeah, last time I checked that, it worked fine. And there's no power cord or power supply anywhere in sight. And I was like, well, how'd you test it if there's no power supply for it? And he didn't have an answer for that. So I renegotiated the price and he caved.
Nice.
Good
going.
Yep. That's what I did.
I also hit our comic book store because they had a sale going too. Lots of sales this weekend. And I got a Pikachu pop and the new Spider-Gwen Ghost Spider.
Nice.
I still need Spider-Gwen Smash 3. So, please.
Cool. All right. Is that it for Geeky Weeks?
I played a little to the left.
Yes.
With Mom.
Oh, that's right.
We're like scrolling through Xbox Game Pass, and Mom's like, "What's games that I would like?" And I'm like, "Oh, you would like that." and she plays like one level and then I take over. She lost complete interest. And so it's just me and Dad just playing a little to the left, stacking books and sorting cups. So I
That's a
enjoyed
great
it.
game.
Yeah. And they're still like, I saw them on TikTok. They're still like adding free updates and stuff to it. So
Nice.
it might actually be worth the $20 or whatever it is.
Good old Game Pass games.
Yep.
All right, we ready for the main topic?
Yeah, I'm finally done.
Finally done. So our main topic this week is our favorite Pixar stuff, favorite Pixar things.
Yep.
So we decided on listing out our favorite Pixar movie, our favorite Pixar character, and our favorite Pixar song. And then to spice things up a little bit, we did that was a D23 quiz
Yeah, it was the most recent one.
on which Pixar character are you?
Yeah, I didn't pick BuzzFeed. For once in my life, I picked something over BuzzFeed quiz.
You probably got less viruses as a result.
Well, like the BuzzFeed quiz is always like, "Oh, what do you do in school? Pick a donut." It's
Or they're way too obvious. And
Yeah.
it's like a Harry Potter quiz, and they're like, you see someone, do you kill them? Do you give them a bunny? Or
Yeah.
do you, like,
There's
think
two
about
options.
it?
read them a book.
You end up being Harry Potter or the nose dude.
Dobby.
Dobby is not the nose dude.
Who's the nose dude?
Voldemort.
Snape? Oh.
Amber knows who the nose dude is.
Well,
I guess
he-
the no
Wouldn't he
nose.
be
Got
the
no nose.
no-nose dude?
The no-nose dude.
the nostril dude.
Anyway.
All right, so we're going to kick it off with... What are we going to start with?
Let's do favorite movie.
You go straight into movie?
Start off strong.
Is it going to mess anybody up if I say the caveat is it can't be Toy Story 1 because that one's just too perfect?
No.
I didn't pick that.
Okay. That's a late minute rule adjustment.
So that's why you asked us if we picked Toy Story?
Yeah.
Oh. What would you have done if we had picked Toy Story?
Then I probably wouldn't have added that
Banished.
last minute rule.
It is a pretty awesome movie.
Now, before we get into that, you want a short history of Pixar?
Oh yeah, you said that. You did our homework for us.
Well,
Or did you not?
this will be a short history of Pixar, which is augmented by my less than perfect memory.
Oh, from the one documentary we watched like 3 years ago?
Well, I've read several books on this
Okay.
topic, but my memory isn't all that great.
John Lasseter.
The bingo!
You
End
got
of
it.
podcast.
I did a whole presentation on it, but I
Well,
don't
then maybe
remember.
Danny should do this.
Nope, go ahead.
So Pixar starts all the way back in the 70s and 80s at LucasArts, George Lucas's little movie studio that he'd made some movies with.
Little.
And it was part of his computer graphics department. So they wanted to make some special effects and stuff, and they started doing that. Well, somewhere along the way, they have some success with it, but computers just aren't as good as they, need to be to do great stuff. But they keep on chugging away at it. Well, along the same time that this is happening, Steve Jobs is also getting kicked out of his little company called Apple. And Steve Jobs starts a new company called Next Computers, and he starts making really awesome, like super powerful computers that nobody can afford. And he thinks, well, I'll just get the schools to buy them. Well, he didn't know that schools have like no budget either. So that business plan didn't work too good, but he's still making these awesome computers. And then, so George Lucas is still doing some work with these computers. I think he actually did some special effects for one of the Star Trek movies, which is kind of ironic, but pretty cool at the same time. Well, George Lucas has a little um, financial problem at some point because of a divorce,
Oh.
and he needs to sell some stuff. And this is, like I said, a very shortened version of it. He tries to sell his computer company, his computer department, his computer graphics department off to several different people, several different companies, and some of them almost buy it, and they all back out at the last minute. And Steve Jobs offers him like next to nothing, and he's like, "No way, I'm not taking that." I think it was like 5 million. And he's like, "No way, I can't take that." Well, after all the other companies back out, Steve Jobs is the only one with an offering on the table, and so he buys it, makes it part of his next computer company, and well, they end up getting, to showcase this thing, they get John Lasseter, who was working in that department, to start making some like little shorts and stuff. I think he did the was it Luxo Junior
Mm-hmm.
little demonstration, and that's kind of blowing people's minds at these big graphics conventions and whatnot. And that leads them into getting a little contract with Disney. And I think Disney at first has them do a little job, and that little job turned out to be a bigger job, and then they get a 3-movie deal. They have to make 3 movies for them. And they make Toy Story, which turns out to be pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of blows everybody's minds. Then they made, what is it, A Bug's Life? Was that the second one?
I think so.
And then the third one, they made Toy Story 2, but it was originally supposed to be straight to video. That's what Disney does with sequels back then.
Mm-hmm.
And they decided, well, let's make this an actual real movie. But Disney didn't let that count since it was originally supposed to be a straight to video. It didn't count towards their
Oh.
3-movie
Bruh.
contract.
Oh, wow.
And they fought
Disney.
back and forth and back and forth, and they fought for a long time. And they originally made up, I guess, and started making some great movies together. And then, of course, Disney eventually buys them out now. And the process, all that, Steve Jobs' little company that he bought for 5 million, he had to invest some more money into it because it's just sucking money. So I think he invested like 50 million at one point to keep the company alive, and I think that bought everybody's shares out at some point. So $50 million investment. They're still losing money. They still can't, they're just about to close shop when Toy Story hits, and they're not sure if Toy Story is going to be successful or not. If it's not, then Pixar is pretty much done. But it turned out to be a hit, so they did okay with that. Kept the lights on. When Disney acquired them, it was a partial cash, partial stock buyout. So when a big company buys a small company, you just convert your shares of the small company into shares of the big company and some kind of an exchange rate. Well, Steve Jobs ended up 7% owner of Disney,
Whoa.
which is the biggest single shareholder of that company. I mean, Roy
Wow.
Disney had like 1%. Eisner, who is the CEO up until they actually got rid of Eisner because he couldn't get along with Steve Jobs, and they're trying to get this deal done, so they kicked Eisner out basically.
Oof.
He had
Oof.
like 2% or something, or 1.7%. Steve Jobs got 7. He's holding 7%, and it's worth
Wow.
like 6.2 billion at the time. So his little investment turned out pretty good.
What happened? Did he like sell it off before he died, or did he have it up until the end?
I'm not sure.
Oh, that's cool. I just remember, like from that documentary we watched somewhere, there was like a quote from one of the I don't know if it was an original graphic designer. Is that what they're called? Computer graphics person,
Sure.
engineer. One of the people who worked at Pixar was like, "Oh yeah, we realized making people was really hard to do, and they all looked like they were plastic. So we just took that and ran with it and made a movie about toys.
Right.
And that's why you
I've
don't
always
see
liked that.
the mom's face.
Yeah.
And the little sister looks a little funny.
That's why they mostly did, animals and inanimate
Yeah.
objects.
Yeah. So they knew their limitations and they did it. They worked it.
Yep.
Yep. And they seem to be doing just fine.
And now every new movie you see like with the Inside Out, you see the comparison of, Riley back in 2014 or whenever it was made and Riley now, or like, the difference in how far it's come. And it's crazy.
Yeah. Now there was some shenanigans I left out in the contract agreements. It's actually pretty interesting stuff, so you should read up on it, dear listeners. But it had to do with the rights to marketing and rights to distribution and that kind of stuff in regards to sequels.
Yeah, I was going to ask if you remember why the sequels take so long.
Well, it wasn't.
I knew at some point.
If you look at the first couple movies, they all have sequels. Right? The Cars has several sequels. The Monsters Inc. has several sequels. The
Monsters Inc. only
Finding
has one
Dory.
sequel.
And it had to do with Disney. Disney got the upper hand in the original contract on any kind of sequels made. So they were like, cha-ching.
Oh, so they had to like wait out that agreement basically before they could start making sequels? Is that it?
No, that's why they started making sequels for
Oh.
everything, because there was some incentive for Disney to make sequels in their agreement.
Oh, gotcha. Well, most of the sequel, I can't speak for Cars, but the more recent sequels of the old movies, those are pretty good.
Yep. All right. So now that my
History
maybe
lesson?
10% factual history lesson is over.
Approximation.
Yeah, it sounded right to me. Let's talk about our favorite movie. Who wants to go first?
Me.
Alrighty. You don't have to raise your hand in a podcast.
Who wants to go to the Four Seasons Orlando?
Me. Anyways. My favorite movie, Pixar movie, is Up.
Up.
Nice.
That's
It's
a good
so
movie.
cute.
What do you like about it?
I like the characters. I like how Carl is like not feeling it, and then at the end he like develops and he goes to Russell's little ceremony. And I like that there's little dogs that talk. And I don't know, it's just a fun little adventure, and they meet a bunch of friends on the way.
Adventure, bad guys.
They probably made the saddest 7 minutes in cinematic history for that movie.
Yeah, saddest opening scene.
Like Titanic, nah, nothing. I don't know other sad movies like Shawshank Redemption. Is that supposed to be a sad movie? Schindler's List, is that the one? I don't know. I haven't seen them. But those movies have nothing on the first couple minutes of Up.
Yeah, that's for sure. It gets you in your feels.
Yeah.
Real.
Cool. How about you, Amber?
My favorite Pixar movie is WALL-E. I remember watching it maybe for the first time in 5th grade, last day of school or something. We watched it in school for the end of the year, and I just have a clear memory of loving it. And rewatching it since, it's a really adorable love story and talks about the doom of our planet and also the rehabilitation of our planet, and just a cute little dumb little robot story. And I think Wally is one of the cutest things ever.
Very cute.
Yeah.
I thought you were going to say you watched it in one of those hippie science classes they made you take.
No.
Environmental.
But I did watch Inside Out in AP Psychology.
Me too.
So, well, we had the same psych teacher, Danny. But yeah.
That's a lot
That had
different
to
than the
do.
movie that I watched in psychology.
Oh, we watched weird movies in psych
Oh,
too. So yeah, Wally.
Wow.
Very good.
What about you?
So I did probably what you guys did is Googled list of movies to look through them
I
and see
didn't.
which one grabbed me. And I'm scrolling through the list. Of course, like I said, Toy Story, absolute classic. Lots of other of the movies are great. I saw The Good Dinosaur in the list, and although it's a great story, and I've got fond memories of watching it with Danny, but at the same time, I was like, well, I think it was pretty much a rip-off story, so that
Of
can't make the
Lion
list.
King.
Yeah, despite personal feelings of it, it's not the best movie in the list.
I haven't
And
seen that a second time. Wow. I forgot that movie existed.
Me neither.
yeah, it was just Lion King with dinosaurs.
Huh.
But going down the list, and like I said, lots of good ones, but the one that jumped out at me was Onward.
Yeah.
And
Hey.
it's a little different than all the other ones. It's it's not cute little animals or something, but it's like right down
Chris
my
Pratt and
alley of
Tom
like
Holland.
Dungeons and Dragons type theme, and it's a story of family, it's a story of adventure.
Yeah.
So it's got all the stuff that I need to make a great movie. So I'm sticking with Onward.
Nice. That was on, like, muted on the TV,
Yeah.
like, last weekend or something. And we were all hanging out in the living room, not even watching it. And even just, like, seeing it without the volume, I was just, like, also, like, feeling the feels, because it was the end of the movie, and I'm like, oh, I know what's happening. The
Oh
dad
yeah,
is dead, but the brother is realizing that his brother has been his brother the whole time.
his
So,
brother has been his brother the whole time.
yeah, exactly.
And
There
that
was a
one came
paternity
out.
test in that movie at some point.
And that one came out right at the beginning of quarantine. I remember we watched that because I
Yeah,
think
it
it
was like
was
straight
released.
to Disney Plus.
Yeah, so we got to
That's
watch
Oh
it
yeah.
as a family in the
Same
living
with like
room.
Soul and Luca, which
Mm-hmm.
which are both really good. I love Soul so much,
So
but
so cute.
yeah, I feel like those quarantine movies I keep forgetting about, but they are really good.
I forgot how good the quarantine was.
Oh,
Yeah, we got 3 banger Pixar movies.
for
It was
free.
exactly what our
Well,
country needed.
No, we actually had to pay to watch them. We had to pay to
Oh, that's
watch
true.
them like early. So maybe not the most worth, because we couldn't even go somewhere and sit in cool chairs, but that's okay.
Sticky, sweaty chairs.
Yeah.
All right, what's up next?
Favorite
character?
character?
All right.
Go for it, Danny.
well, there's a lot of favorite characters. So I went with one that maybe isn't my favorite character, but it's my favorite character besides all the other favorite characters. And
Okay.
that's Bing Bong.
Bing
Bing
bong.
bong.
Who's your friend who likes to play? Bing
Bing
bong,
bong.
bing bong. I like Bing Bong because he's a good friend. He was forgotten, but he still sacrificed his life for
Yeah.
them. And people thought he was going to show up in Inside Out too, but he didn't.
He got forgotten.
He's forgotten. But I think I saw that in one of the beds of one of the emotions is a little Bing Bong figurine. It's like very
Aw,
saw it on TikTok.
cute.
Cute.
Do you guys ever vocal stim? Like talking just to talk and say random things? Because
I
I
do, but
always just
your mom hates
constantly
that.
just say bing bong. I'm just like walking around the house just saying bing bong.
Bing Bong.
I saw a
Yeah.
picture today. I think it was taken by a friend of the podcast, Clint Novak. He shared it on social media today. I don't know where he was at, but it was a picture of a loungefly, and the caption was "saddest loungefly backpack ever," and it's Bing Bong flying in an arc with a rainbow.
Aww.
Oh,
Like, who would want a backpack of that? It's so sad.
All right, we're back from a minor disruption. Um, my favorite Pixar character is Bo Peep. From Toy
Nice.
Story and Toy Story 4. I
Girl
don't
power.
like how she was just kind of forgotten in like the second and third movies. She just like didn't exist anymore, pretty much. I guess she was in the second one. But um I think her character development was cool. Cause like even in the first movie, she's kind of like girl power, but like, in the way that girls in the 90s were girl power, you know?
mm-hmm.
But then in Toy Story 4, she got an upgrade. She got a cool outfit. Um, she's leader of all the forgotten left behind toys. So that was cool. Um, and my first ever Disney bound was Bo Peep.
Oh,
So yeah, she's got an easy outfit to Disney bound as. So but yeah, she's a really cool character.
Nice.
cool.
I've got a toss up.
Okay, we'll vote.
They're both in the same movie, so I'm allowing
Mike
it.
and Sully.
Carl and Doug.
Mm.
Oh.
So I like Doug just because he's just so optimistic, just so dog, right?
Hi,
Yeah.
friend.
Loyal, explorative, just a fun character,
Yeah.
and it's awesome that they decided to vocalize him with that little machine thing. But Carl is also Carl. I actually
Yeah.
like all the characters in the movie Up. I think they
Yeah,
have the best characters.
what about the kid? What's the kid's name again?
Yeah, Kid. I like him too.
Russell.
Russell.
Russell. I love
Big
Russell.
fans.
So if I could pick the entire cast of Up, I would do that.
Are you sure
But
Up's not your favorite movie?
I mean, it's a great movie, but I like the characters more than the plot. I guess maybe
Okay, fair. I like
it's
Kevin.
just a yeah. Kevin
Kevin
is
and
awesome.
how she has kids.
Just a great diverse cast too.
Yeah.
So
A
I'm
really
going with
cool
Up
Pixar
for my
villain there
favorite
too.
character.
Up for your favorite character. The balloon house.
That's a good one.
Yeah, the Balloon House has so much
Kevin.
character.
You don't like Kevin?
We just talked about Kevin.
Oh, I was still scrolling. Anyways.
All right. So what's next? Favorite song?
Favorite song.
Favorite song? I have mine.
Okay, go for it.
Let's hear it.
When She Loved Me from Toy Story 2.
Oh.
Oh, is there any song that's not sad?
No.
song I picked isn't sad. But maybe I should pick a different song.
So Toy Story 2, that's the Al's Toy Barn one.
Yeah, that's the song about
With
Jessie.
Jessie and
So
how
that's the
her
one where she
her
has the little
owner
pet scene. Yeah,
Yeah.
abandoned
good
her.
song.
That song is so good.
You want to sing us a few bars?
When somebody loves me. I don't know if that's
Beautiful.
right. When she loved me. That was not right.
A little too fast.
Cut that out.
We don't want to get copyright strikes, so
Oh yeah,
I'm glad that you disguised it so
I can
well.
rap it. When she loved me. Everything was beautiful. Anyways, I think my embarrassment emotion's coming out.
Stick your head in your hoodie. Make sure only your nose is sticking out.
I like that song.
That's a good song.
Cool. How about you, Amber?
Well, I don't know if this counts. I picked Just Keep Swimming, Just Keep Swimming
That is a
from
song.
Finding Nemo. I liked it. It's a cute one. It's probably on a billion bumper stickers. It's fun and encouraging and silly. So I like it.
I think Dory's got to be one of the best characters also in all of Pixar. One of those characters that you just can't imagine any other actors portraying.
Right. Yeah.
Just perfect. Perfect.
What's your song?
So,
can I guess?
You have a guess?
Yeah.
I have a guess.
What's your guess?
Is it the Coco song?
Maybe. Coco had a lot of songs.
Coco had a lot of songs, yeah. The
I
main
love
one.
Coco.
The one that won the Oscars.
It could be.
Okay.
The main song.
Yeah.
Which had 4 different versions in the movie.
Really?
Yeah. It was a
Yeah, I guess so.
recurring song. Sung by many of the different characters. So to be specific, the song we're talking about is Remember Me. Which was also recorded in Spanish as Recuérdome. But the version that I liked the best was the lullaby version, which
The
was
one that
sung
Grandma
by...
sings?
No, it was Gail Garcia Bernal.
Oh.
But then I think after he starts singing it, some other people come in, so it might have been the grandma might have come in also.
Gotcha.
But there was like the rockabilly version that Ernesto did, and then there was, I think, a female only version. And there must have been, because I was playing through the soundtrack today, I think the end credits had kind of an upbeat version of that song also.
Oh, like a pop version?
Yeah. Yep, sung by, I think it just said Miguel. I don't know if that's a performer. But yeah, Remember Me, lullaby version. I dare you to go look it up and play it and not cry.
Okay. Personally, I like Poco Loco better than Remember
Poco Loco,
Me.
that's a good song. I like that it's a movie about music, and there's actually music in it. Like, there's a lot, if you look at a lot of the soundtracks, it was all background music, but not like lyrics or anything. Like, even soul. Soul, I guess.
Yeah.
Jazz doesn't have to have
Soul's
lyrics.
about jazz.
Right. Jazz has too many notes in it to leave any room for a vocalist.
Yeah. Honestly, like, when you mentioned, like, talking about our favorite songs, I was like, but, like, it's Disney, that's the musicals. Like, how many songs are there in Pixar? But there's a lot of songs in Pixar.
That make you cry.
I just kind of forgot about them. Yeah. The Up song is so good.
And I should have excluded We didn't need to, but should have excluded "You Got a Friend in Me" also, because that's just
Oh yeah,
an easy go-to. Just so fitting for the movie.
definitely.
So cool. That leaves us with now just the results of our D23 quiz.
Mm-hmm.
Which Pixar character are you? We're going to start back over with Danny.
Should I read the description or just the name?
Yeah. Read the
Yeah,
description
or you want to
and
read
tell
the
us if you
description
agree.
and then see if we
Ooh.
can figure out who it is.
Yeah.
All right, so read the description. We'll try to figure out what character it is.
Okay. Unless you have the same one as me.
Yeah, true.
Okay. You are a dreamer at heart, passionate about pursuing your aspirations while valuing family above all else. Like blank, you may sometimes struggle to put your needs first, but your determination and kind-hearted nature always shine through.
Hmm.
There's the thing about family that's throwing me. Because there's not a lot of Disney movies about family. Well, like, that have a functioning family.
Is it the father from Nemo?
No.
Hmm. Oh! Is it one of the people from Incredibles?
No.
Give us a movie.
We were just talking about it.
Coco?
Coco?
Yeah.
Oh. Now I have to remember their names. Oh, are you the dad?
No.
No, you're the kid.
Miguel.
You're Miguel.
Miguel.
Nice. Do you agree?
I guess so. I don't remember what he was like.
It's
He was a
pretty
kid.
cool. Yeah.
But he's creative, so I guess that's right.
There you
Yeah.
go.
Yeah, I like that. I think that fits. Cool.
Yep.
All right, Amber, read yours off.
Yeah. You are smart, determined, and deeply loyal to your friends and loved ones. Like blank, you may occasionally grapple with feelings of insecurity and fear of change, but your strategic mindset and unwavering commitment make you a reliable, trustworthy companion.
I know who it is because I took it twice, and this is what I got second.
Oh.
Oh no.
So you had to guess.
Give me a movie.
Toy Story.
Woody.
Yeah.
Woody. Nice. Do
I
you
like
agree?
Woody. I think I see parts of Woody in myself.
Do you get frantic sometimes and shake your arms back and forth real quick?
No, maybe a little bit of his anger issues and his control freakism.
Yeah, I think you have a lot of Woody qualities when Buzz Lightyear comes in and he's like, "No, I'm right. You're wrong."
Yeah.
Oh boy. This podcast could go south real quick.
All right, which character? Read your description.
All right. You possess a strong sense of loyalty and determination, often prioritizing the well-being of those you care about. Like blank, you may have experienced loss and hardship, but ultimately found the strength to embrace new adventures and let go of the past.
Carl.
Oh, you're Carl.
Remember, adventure is out there. I left that
Aw.
part off.
I got it because of he went through loss.
Yeah.
So you're a old cranky man that turned into a
Old cranky man.
old
I'm all
joyful
for that.
man. And you
I
were
earned this crankiness.
you should have got Russell because you were a Boy Scout.
Yeah. That's his
Hmm.
only personality trait.
He's way too optimistic.
I was thinking you maybe would have gotten Mr. Incredible because you're a family guy.
Because I'm a washed up superhero.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. Yeah.
You're Homelander. Is that the
Well,
thing? I've been seeing a lot of the boys memes.
That's
I've
because the
not
season
seen
just
it.
started again.
Yeah, I've been seeing a lot of funny videos of the Deep, and it's really funny seeing that guy in Gossip Girl and then seeing him again as the Deep.
That dude's crazy. Yeah, that was fun.
Yeah, I think we were accurate.
Yeah, I think so too. That was a good quiz. So like,
It was. It had
go
me
take the
stumped.
D23 quiz.
Better than BuzzFeed.
Honestly, I'm interested to see what the BuzzFeed quiz would say.
BuzzFeed would be like, what do you like more? Ocean animals, vehicles, space, or a
For real.
depleting Earth?
Click on our advertisement to find out your results.
Put in your email address and social security number.
All right, any final thoughts on Pixar before we wrap this one up?
Adventure is
Nope.
out there.
Yeah.
Nice. Well, that's going to wrap it up then. We thank you as always for listening. Go ahead and check out the socials, check out the YouTube channel, see what's going on there. Go see Inside Out 2 at your local theater,
Not
unless your
sponsored.
local theaters are like ours, and then don't do it. Just wait for it to go on Disney Plus.
Yeah.
I've lost faith in going out and watching a movie in a theater. Horrible. Tragic. Uncomfortable.
I'm throwing their name out there. Evo.
Oh, not
Evo
sponsored.
Entertainment. Mm-mm.
Dropping shade.
I would not be sponsored by them if they gave us $1 million. Well, I'm not a sellout. Fix your theaters and then maybe we can talk.
Fix your stuff. You and Epic get together, fix your stuff, then we'll talk.
Evo, Epic. Man, what's up with you guys?
Well, that's going to wrap it up. Pixar's awesome. Family Geekery out. Until next time.
Peace
out.
out and geek
And geek
out.
out.
Geek out.
Thank you for listening to the Family Geekery podcast. For more information, visit www.familygeekery.com. Don't forget to subscribe at your favorite podcast provider. And until next time, peace out and geek out.